Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and today we are going to be looking at potentially an announcement for Team of the Year. I'm recording this around 1 p.m. I don't know if we're for sure gonna get the news or not, whether we have Team of the Year incoming, but maybe it's going to be today, maybe it's not. But anyways, hopefully you guys are well. A lot of discussion going on in this video today. I also wanted to talk about something really quick with you guys. I was gonna make a video about it, and I may look into it in the future. But just regarding the content on the channel, one of my viewers who had watched me for a couple years now was tweeting me yesterday that he was very upset with some of my content that goes on my channels. He thinks that my views, my subscribers, all these are down, and that I'm sabotaging my career in this industry by not posting market anymore. And I just want to speak upon that before we get into anything in today's video, because I know a lot of you guys are my audience around different types of content, whether it's gameplay, streams, videos, whatever it is. I have a very large responsibility, and I always make jokes in my streams about these people that have Patreons, right? And they tell everybody to buy, and there's only up to 1,000 people in these groups. I have like 50 to 125,000 of you guys who watch my videos every single day. I have a certain responsibility where I've had to adapt in the last year or two, where I can't be too specific. I can't do certain things, because if I do certain things, I will impact the market way too much, way more than any impact we've seen. So that's why I'm never sitting here saying, guys, you should buy, you should sell. I'm always giving you guys things a week ahead of time, never anything specific. And it sucks, right? It sucks that it's that way. But also, I'm also at this point trying to provide content for everything that you guys enjoy, and just adapting to doing different things, and I'm having fun with it. And just to that guy that said that, my lowest viewed videos on my channel currently by 20 and 30, 40,000 views are market specific videos. They really are. And I think it's a mix between, one, it's not as interesting anymore as it used to be. And I think two, it's stale, right? And I think that I'm trying to provide content for a lot of people that just generally is easy to consume and is enjoyable to watch. So whether that's packs, whether that's more menu, SBC analysis videos, that's the reason, one of the main reasons, guys, this year that I got rid of my weekly rewards in this channel. It was literally my worst. It was getting 40,000 views compared to the usual views which you guys give, which is 60 to 120K. So I could tell from you guys that you don't care. A lot of my market videos this year have just been getting 30 to 40K. They don't get a lot of views. So it's not necessarily about the views, right, or the money. It's more about figuring out what you guys want to see on the channel. And that's where, streams, videos you guys are giving us right now, current views higher than ever. So I'm just going to try to keep pumping out the content that you guys enjoy, giving you guys diverse and unique content, and all that kind of stuff. And I just wanted to clear that up before we get into today's video. We're going to have a longer video today, guys. We got a lot to talk about. A lot of you guys also reached out to me about my editor thing the other day, the request of, hey, is there anybody that's doing editing? I have some good news. Thank you guys for all those reach outs. The bad news is that I actually think my editor that was leaving is now not going to leave. So I'm going to know within a week, and then I'll let you guys know. Anyways, Team of the Year, guys, we have no confirmation yet. I will tell you what I have been told a week ago is that it starts on Friday. Now, the voting ends tonight, I believe, at the UK time zone or the US time zone around midnight. So obviously, I'm not surprised that we have no Team of the Year announcement today. It literally does not surprise me at all. This is something that I was expecting, that we're not going to probably see any sort of Team of the Year announcement. I'm expecting a loading screen tomorrow or Wednesday regarding Team of the Year to come on Friday. Now, yesterday, EA released in the SBC section, we got an 82 plus attacker, we got an 82 plus midfielder, and 82 plus defender again. This makes me think that EA is going to release the players like they usually do, which is in sections, right? EA will say, hey, here is the back line, here is the midfield, and here is the attack. And that, for me, is what I'm thinking EA is going to do again. If we go back and we take a look at last year's Team of the Year, this is what we got going on. So as you guys could see, we have attack, midfield, and defense with a keeper. Usually the way EA's been doing it the last couple years is, first of all, I don't know which order it goes in. We'll get, per se, the defenders, we'll get the midfielders, and we'll get the attackers, and they'll be spaced out between 2 or 3 days. And then at the end, they'll have them all in packs. Now, I think this year, Team of the Year, in my eyes, is going to last 2 weeks. I think what EA will do is probably 2 to 3 days each, and then a full week in packs. I think EA is going to milk this promo And to me, it's crazy, right? Because we're more than halfway through January. We are all growing out of winter at this point, and we still don't have team of the year. So it's kind of crazy how long and late it's taking this year. And it's going to be really interesting to see the difference between team of the year and team of the season, because last year at this point, team of the year was over. We already had the whole promo. It was the first week of January. And at this point last year, team of the year was completely over. So today we're going to take a look at a lot of team of the year related stuff. I want to give you guys a great video today, a really, really nice one. Trying to figure out all this stuff that's coming out. So last year, this was the team of the year. Obviously, you guys can see. And it looks like at this point, nominees are not going to be included. That would be my guess at this current moment, that nominees are not going to be included in FIFA 21's team of the year. Now, there's a 5 to 10% chance that EA might throw these in packs on Friday with the team of the year just to give extra money to their cause, right, of EA Sports, right? There's a chance they add these into packs with team of the years. They would be the all-time biggest trolls ever if these were added in. That would be a huge problem. I would be really upset. But there is still a chance that they add them. But it doesn't look like so far that we're getting the team of the year nominees like we got last year. And I wonder why. I wonder what EA decided to change. I wonder why they're not doing it this time around. I'm really interested, actually, because for me, I look at it and I'm like, wow, this is a huge opportunity for EA to make a lot of money. It's really interesting that they haven't taken this route and decided to do the nominees after all. So that for me was a little interesting. So obviously, last year as well, we do get a 12th man vote. What will be interesting to see this year is if EA do an objective team of the year, an SBC team of the year, and a 12th man team of the year. That will be interesting. We've never had these things. And in my eyes, when I look at EA and the progression of the FIFA system, every new FIFA, EA is always adding something unique with the promo, right? There's always something else that's new that wasn't last year. So it will be interesting to see if EA do decide to add something like an SBC team of the year or something like that, right? Because we've said it before, it's a really close team of the year with a lot of talent this year. You're going to have a couple players that are probably on the border that you're going to really want to play with in FIFA, right? Thiago, Mbappe, Neymar, some of these guys may not make it in, but they are super, super, like, really meta players. And I know this from experience as well, is that EA like to get good players in the game because it helps advertise their game for the events and all that they could be using a bunch of team of the year players and things like that. And it also pushes the very pay-to-win narrative, right? So these are all these things that are going on. Look, the fact is we don't know when team of the year is coming, right? And what that is currently doing to the market is that we really have a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of uncertainty on the market right now. Nobody really knows what's going on. So people are holding off on buying. Now, last night, the market got really low. I personally think that might be one of the lower points of the sell-off. There was absolutely nobody buying last night. I didn't buy too much. I bought maybe 2 million worth of cards. I've got a Raul and a Kenny that I had 40K profit on yesterday, and I'm now getting tax loss on because I didn't sell. And this just fits into the narrative that Monday to Wednesdays icons don't sell. Now, this team of the year is going to be a really interesting one. And I'll say this, because the market for this upcoming team of the year is very, very hard to project. And I say that because this year we've had something very, very unique with EA. And the unique thing is that every Wednesday or Tuesday or Thursday, EA is adding in an Icon SBC pack. Now, the market will do very well if we don't get an Icon SBC pack. And in my eyes, when I think about what we've had so far, we've had the base or mid Icon. We've had the base Icon. We haven't had the mid Icon, but I'll say this. If EA drop a mid or a prime Icon pack or a base Icon player pack, that is horrible for the market. It is horrible. I say it's horrible because people are also going to spam league upgrade packs. I have a lot of coins, right? You guys know that. We are going to use a lot of coins on league upgrade packs. I'm probably going to try to use like a third of the coins I have on league upgrade packs. Yesterday we hit the big number one. It doesn't matter because we're going to fall out of it and fall in, but it was nice to get that. What I am planning on doing is seeing if there's any sort of little market rebound today. I would actually like to get liquid. I know that there was a lot of selling off this morning, and my transfer list, look, you guys know we picked up like 40 Benzemos at 150. He's like 157, so we sold a bunch at 170 this weekend, but we still got a bunch. Our Alaba pickup did really nice. I told you guys the other day I liked him a lot at like 470. I think people would start to invest for the team of the year link, so that's done really good. Haaland, we picked up in the panic at 500. 490. He's got a big game tomorrow, so we're going to see how that goes. He's getting some hype again. You guys can see he's rising up a little bit. So he's now 530. We'll see if we get that 550. That would be great. You know what's a really interesting thing? And we're going to talk a lot of market in today's video because I think we got to look at it. Now, I would consider myself very good sometimes at trading, right? And I think this time around I've messed up, right? I bought like a couple of Van Dykes too early yesterday on the sell-off, and I tried to sell them at 211 and I couldn't sell them. Varane, I think, is getting too low. He's at low 140s. I don't think this dude is going much lower than 130. He's the most meta player in the game. And here's what I'm going to tell you guys. In my Twitch stream last night, the amount of people that were asking me, Nick, when do I buy, when do I sell Varane was crazy. So there's a lot of people that are waiting to buy Varane, and I think when people start buying him, he's going to go up a lot. But again, he's like 140 right now. I think this week is going to be a really good week for rewards trading. And these are the weeks, and I said it last week, these are the weeks when nobody is on the market. These are the weeks when nobody are buying. And for you guys watching my video, it's a paradise for you because it's just traders. The casuals are not buying. The casuals are going to wait. But what I'm thinking is that when rewards time rolls around, there's a really high chance. And what we have to consider is that this last weekend league, everybody played. So this weekend league rewards upcoming is going to juice up the market like crazy. And the reason I'm saying that, all right, the reason that I'm saying that is because the player pick effect, right? With the extra player picks, everybody played and is going to be looking, to really, claim their rewards and all that. Now, Ben Yedder, guys, I had 2 of his headliner. I sold his headliner today at 1.3. All right, he's now 1.35. I don't think Ben Yedder is going to go lower, but I thought the first inform was too low, so I bought a couple of the first inform at 220 to 230. I actually bought some at 240, and I bought too early, right? I underestimated the sell-off, but I think a new Ben Yedder is going to be at least 500 to 700 on Wednesday or Thursday, so I'm going to look to sell this 86, maybe at 250, 260 on Thursday. I'm starting to pick up a couple cards potentially for Thursday. This record breaker of Vardy was 500 yesterday, and I was able to get him this morning at really low prices, right? Really, really, really low prices. So we're going to try to make some profit here. I think one of them we even got at 400. Yeah, 400K, bro. It's so low. So we're going to try to take some profit on that record breaker of Vardy, a very rare card that trends really nicely. What I want to do today, though, and you guys, is kind of, look, you guys see my transfers. You guys see what's going on here. Again, there's the Ben Yedders that I overpaid for a little bit, but after I overpaid for a couple, I got a couple at really low prices. Bruno's inform, right? I really like Bruno's cards. The only downside with Bruno and these types of cards heading into Team of the Year is that people may try to craft his Player of the Month, which is available throughout Team of the Year, and that may hurt the demand of these cards. But these cards are getting sold off really heavily. I'm going to take a look at some headliners today because I think some headliners are really good. I think Inform Griezmann is too low. This guy was 190 this weekend. As you guys can see, I picked up a Depay. I thought Depay was really low. So going ahead, picking up these cards and, looking at them as serious investments right now, that's kind of where I'm looking. And looking to always trade in and out of this market, right? Like I'm always going to be listing my cards. If we get some sales, we take the sales. That's kind of the motto that I'm going with right now. Is that, yes, I may be making a couple investments, but I look at the market right now and I'm thinking, okay, how many more people actually have to sell? Because we've had a lot of selling now for 2 or 3 days, and I just don't even know where people are going to keep selling from. I don't know where the sell-off is going to continue to come from because we've already had a very, very high majority of it happen, right? We've had a lot of sell-off already happening on the market. So I look at it and I'm like, wow, I don't really know how much more selling is going to happen on this game. I really feel like we're kind of reaching almost one of the peak points. I think what I'm looking at realistically is the fact that when we get a loading screen, I think a lot of trading groups and a lot of people are going to start buying. I think this is going to be one of those years where people are waiting for EA to kind of kill the market, and the only thing that is really going to kill the market in this week, in my eyes, is 2 things: an icon player pick / a prime icon SBC repeatable, or some sort of cheap Team of the Year. If we get some Team of the Year group that is like super cheap, these cards are really, really low in price, that is another way that we could have a situation where, we got a crash, right? If the whole Team of the Year comes out super cheap, that is a potential for some trouble. Now, what I want to go back and look at with you guys right now is I want to see last year's Team of the Year. If we go over and take a look at last year's Team of the Year, I want to check out with you guys something that I was really curious about, right? Gold cards from the Team of the Year players that are going out of packs. How did those do last year? So last year we have Team of the Year that drops on the 6th of January. So how does Van Dijk react on the 6th of January, right? And as you guys can see, he goes up a lot, right? He goes up a lot. And I think what you guys are going to see is a lot of these Team of the Years that are not accessible, they may rise a lot, right? There are other versions. And I think that's a very big possibility because there's a high demand for their cards, right? So people, this is like, for example, the other week when we had, say, Maximin's freeze card, his inform went up like 70K. Son's inform last week went up like 50K. What happens is that people want to use the new card so bad, but they can't afford it. So they go use the other cards, right? And that's how it goes. They don't want to be in this FOMO situation where they're missing out so much. So when I take a look at Team of the Year and I'm seeing that a lot of these guys are rising a lot, let's take a look at Mane. I mean, for me, when I go into this Team of the Year and I think about, okay, what's a good investment? What's something that I can make a lot of coins doing? Look, number one, I think gold cards are the cards that are getting Team of the Years going out of packs. That's a big one. I think another one, another huge one, is going to be Road to the Finals, right? Road to the Finals are not super inflated right now. They are inflated, but they're not super inflated. They're not over the moon too expensive. And I think what we're going to see is Champions League is in February. We're going to see a lot of these cards increase in value. We even saw it a couple weeks ago. We saw these cards starting to grow in value a bit, right? And then they've now gone down back a little bit because Team of the Year is kind of settling in. And even by me making this video, look, some of these prices may get impacted. I'm not going to lie. It may happen. But in the general scheme of things, there's going to be a huge amount of buyers, right, that people want to gamble with these after Team of the Year. And I think one really important thing to know about Team of the Year and what we've got going on, when you guys see streamers, when you guys see all these people on Twitter saying, I'm saving up so many packs, what this means is that we're going to get a massive coin injection as well. Even though people are going to be grinding upgrade packs and things like that, a lot of people are going to be waiting to buy teams, waiting to buy things. And what this is going to do is propel the market massively. It's going to really boost up the market. So if I'm taking a look at this upcoming Team of the Year, I'm thinking there's probably some gold cards that could do well. I would say Van Dijk would probably do well. I don't think he's been the most meta this year. But look, I think a De Bruyne going out of packs, a gold Bruno going out of packs. These are cards that could really do well this year out of packs, right? Ronaldo might go up a bit. Messi could. Messi's not a bad one, right? He's super low right now. He's like 295. So these are all potentials of players that could do well out of packs. And I also don't think when we take a look at it that you have to buy these cards right now, because here's what I think may happen. They may rise a lot out of packs on Friday with people going and buying them. But what I think will eventually happen is they'll come back down on Saturday, the first day that they're out of packs. And I think that's when you can buy, because I think efficiency-wise, it's not worth it to buy yet. It's really not. It's not worth it to buy just yet. But I'm not even expecting much of a sell-off, guys, on the weekend of Team of the Year. I'm really not. I don't even think that a lot of people are going to sell. Once people start buying teams when it comes to Team of the Year, I don't even think people are going to sell. So that's another thing that I'm starting to look at and consider, is that once that first initial buying starts happening, after that, it may be up and away for the market, right? We may not even see that Saturday, Sunday sell-off that you guys are used to seeing. But yeah, look, I mean, we've got Prime Cruyff now at 585. And I think, look, with these Prime icons as well, I know these are kind of like a pretty big deal for some of you guys. We've got Prime R9 not even selling today at 14 mil. I think with these guys, it's interesting. And I think what is interesting is that the Team of the Year attackers, the most expensive one is going to be Ronaldo at 7 mil. He is going to correct a lot of these card prices. That's just the reality. And as much as I want to tell you guys that these icons are going to rebound, I don't really know what's going to happen with these icons, because you're going to have Team of the Year attackers that are coming out onto this game that are just affordable and really good. And that's what it, and the shift of prime icons right now, they're losing their hype. And I think that all of these prime icons are going to price correct, because not only the Team of the Years are coming out, people are also realizing that we're starting to get towards February. And what February means is that in the middle of February, we have icon moments starting to come out. That's a big thing, right? Icon moments are going to start to come out. Let's see, icon moments, FIFA 21, right? I think there's like an icon pitch notes in here, right? And if we take a look at this, I'm looking for the pitch notes. Let me get the pitch notes for you guys real quick. FIFA 21 icon pitch notes. That's what I'm looking for. So FIFA 21 icon pitch notes launch update, right? So icons are on here somewhere, I think, right? Or no? Icons, yes. So moments. This version focuses on a truly memorable historic performance in an icon's career that elevated them to one of the all-time greats. This version will be introduced into packs during the month of February 2021. So at latest, February 20th is when icon moments, in my opinion, will be out. So that's within a month. That's a big deal, right? So even if some of these prime icons rebound after Team of the Year, are they going to sustain that full rebound? I don't know. I really don't know, because people know that that's coming. That's in the backseat of that's to come pretty soon. So I look at that and I'm like, wow, okay, you know, this may actually hurt some of these cards, and that's kind of what I'm starting to think right now, guys. Is that I'm starting to kind of just be more aware of that's on the horizon, and that's something to really look at and consider, because that's a big deal, and that's also going to be a huge thing for the market. But I think the story of today's video is that there's a lot of stuff coming out on FIFA, and there's a lot of reasons to play. And I know that you guys have been pretty bored. I've been super bored. Like, this weekend was super boring. So I know that is all going on, but just hang tight, guys. We're almost there. You know, we are almost there. It is almost time for a lot of things to happen. Fun things to happen, a lot of grinding, a lot of upgrade packs, a lot of things like that. I'm going to try to keep the videos and the streams going as much this week, but at the same point, I do want to make sure that I get some rest for Team of the Year, because next week we're going to be streaming a lot. All you guys on YouTube, we will have so many uploads next week, and I also want to make sure that you guys just get involved with the streams, man. The link is in the description below. I'll be streaming a lot next week. I think my plan is to do like a morning stream, see the new players. I think the plan would be that we're going to try out a new player on stream in the morning, a Team of the Year player every day. And then we'll be on from like 11 to 1:30 my time, which is 4 to 6:30 UK. And then we're going to be on for a late night shift where we'll just do packs. And that will be really fun as well. So look forward to seeing you guys. And thank you guys for the support. Everybody that sticks with the channel, that supports the channel. Thank you guys a lot, man. It really means the world to me. I'll see you guys in a video soon. Peace.